Good evening. Welcome to the forecast discussion for August 26, 2015. It is a Wednesday evening, getting ready for the end of the work week, and we have had some beautiful weather today with temperatures in the mid 70s to lower 80s throughout the entire Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. And guess what? We're going to see the same thing tomorrow and for Friday. Then we start to warm up for the upcoming weekend. We have winds this evening from the west at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Again, our humidity is very low with dew points in the lower to mid 50s and temperatures ranging from the upper 60s to lower 70s over the far northern interior, mid to upper 70s over the suburbs, and upper 70s to lower 80s along the immediate coast. High pressure is in full control with clear skies throughout much of the region. Cold front is well off the coast and will remain so through the next 7 days with clear skies and scattered cloud cover expected all the way through this upcoming weekend. Of course, we do have some tropical trouble, and that would be Tropical Storm Erica. Right now, Erica is located at 16.6 north, 58.9 west, should I say, has winds of 45 miles per hour, and is tracking to the west of 17 miles per hour. Our tropical storm will continue to head towards the Leeward Islands and towards Puerto Rico, eventually moving to the north of Hispaniola and then towards the Bahamas by this coming weekend, potentially becoming a hurricane off of the Florida coast. Now remember, this cone of uncertainty basically means we have a lot of volatility here, obviously, this far out into the forecast. We have to watch this storm very carefully for not only the southeast, but possibly much of the east coast as well as we move on through next week. When we take a look at the latest infrared satellite picture, it's not the most organized tropical storm, but it certainly is trying to fire up convection around the low-level center and just now starting to fire up some very deep convection right around the low-level circulation that was earlier exposed due to the shear that is impacting this tropical storm. The idea here is that once this shear starts to weaken, this tropical storm will have the potential to rapidly intensify, something that we're going to have to watch, again, very, very carefully. So let's take a look at the latest forecast using the latest national maps here. And for this evening, again, high pressure is in control. Temperatures will fall through the 70s into the lower to mid 60s for lows by tomorrow morning. As we move on through the overnight period, watch out for possibly a little bit of haze or fog right along the immediate coast. Other than that, clear skies and very tranquil weather conditions. For tomorrow, high pressure in control, temperatures rising into the upper 70s to lower 80s with low humidity. For tomorrow night on into Friday morning, clear skies once again with high pressure in control. Look for lows in the lower to mid 60s. Highs by Friday afternoon and evening into the upper 70s to lower 80s. Slightly warmer with the wind more from the west rather than the northwest. Now, by the weekend, high pressure is shifted off the coast, and this is really important because that means we have a southwesterly wind in place. And you're going to notice the difference as well with temperatures on Saturday ranging from the mid to upper 60s for lows and mid 80s for highs. The dew points are going to be in the 60s, which means a little bit more humidity, but a perfect day to head out to the beach. On Sunday, high pressure again in control, but again to the east of the region, which means we have a southwesterly wind. Look at the low temperatures now, upper 60s to lower 70s for lows, high temperatures in the mid to upper 80s, possibly even 90 degrees in Philadelphia. So definitely a much warmer period of weather is on the way for Sunday. But again, with high pressure in control, perfect weather to head out to the beach. On Monday, again, high pressure pretty much in control. Here comes Hurricane Erica by this point. And it's going to be impacting the Florida Peninsula, possibly tracking up towards North Carolina. We have to watch this very carefully as we have a variety of different models suggesting that this storm could have an impact anywhere from North Carolina down to Florida and into the Gulf Coast. So we're going to have to watch that very carefully. For our neck of the woods, high pressure will be in control with low temperatures in the lower to mid 70s. Again, that's the impact of the humidity. High temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. On Tuesday, with high pressure in place, our tropical system we're going to have to watch very carefully. But for Tuesday, at the very least, we'll have scattered cloud cover with low temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s and high temperatures in the lower to mid 80s. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Thank you for following NYNJPA weather, and as always, stay safe out there.